Hey everybody, it's Mike Venus, and I'm back. And I'm gonna give some advice because I know it's a lot of like was it tension from like these different social media platforms pertaining to um, people seeing that now they gotta pay for plugins and stuff with the Akai products. So let's talk about it. All right. Number one, let's get this out the way. Akai is a business. Their business is selling professional grade, keyword professional grade music studio equipment. Okay. Um, like I said, I played guitar for years. So I know about going to like Guitar Center, Sam Ash, going to these little small mom and pop shops that have like more specialized shit, right? That's not like the main ones, but Sweetwater, all that. And when you go there, you're going to buy professional gear. You understand? Because that's their business. Their business is to target professionals, people who is making a living making music, and these are the tools that they would need to make music. So it's kind of like let's just get that out of the way because you know Native Instruments tax people for instruments and plugins and sound packs. Akai does the same. Roland does the same. Cubase, all of them. Reason, all the companies do it. You understand? Because that's their business. Is to make a high quality product to give to professionals. Now, yes, the pros, they're targeting the pros, but they know that the people that are influenced by the pros or who are inspiring to be like them will go and buy this stuff too if they can afford it. And this is why they might make more less feature packed or less quality versions of the pro level, right? And it's business. So am I shocked? No, I was really waiting for this shit to come around the corner because I'm like, how long you think they gonna keep giving away free stuff? And if they're giving away free stuff, just like if you go to Sam's or BJ's or Costco's, they got samples. You ain't getting the whole thing. You just getting a taste. And if you like it, oh, it's on this aisle, and you gonna buy it. Some might go, oh, I like the sample, and go and be like, oh, I'm not gonna buy that because it's not what I assume it will be. It's business. So that's number one, out the way. Number two, um, this is a strong advice, right? I'm a professional, right? Now I kind of we'll put it like this. I'm known, but I'm not well known. We'll put it like that, right? So when I first started doing music production, right, I used a free software. I used GarageBand OS on my phone, and I bought a MPK Mini 2 special edition. I got it on sale Black Friday, and I basic in a iPhone adapter connector, where I can hook up the USB and power it up at the same time, and that's how I made my music. And I did that for like months, right? And then like around when the Live 2 came out, that's when I made the decision because I had saved up and I had the extra money to invest in my product, my music, because I was writing and publishing music. I still write, and I'm gonna get back into publishing music. But I knew I needed a better quality tool, a professional tool, because this, even though it was free, I made it do what it do. The quality of it like overall production sounds and stuff was weak. I was getting good reviews from A&Rs and that about my compositions and arrangements. So that's the technical side of music. I score very high. They appreciate that. But it was the quality, the sound, and all that was weak. So, I saved up the money. I flipped a coin. It was either be the X or the Live, right? It landed on the Live. I ordered it. It was a batch things. Live 2 came out. I got that. I said, let me upgrade to that. I paid a little extra more, and I got it, right? And that started my journey on working with professional hardware gear, right? Which is felt more at home coming from playing guitar. So yeah, whenever I started to do videos on YouTube, I had the Live for like over a year. You know what I'm saying? And then I bought the Force, but I bought the Force when it was still kind of low, and I got it refurbished from Sweetwater. So I lucked out on that, But the Force, the MPC Live 2, the X, and now this keyboard, that's professional level gear. If you talk to anybody that is a working musician, working, producer, writer, that use this type of stuff, this is not like, it's not like, oh my God, that's so high. No, that's pretty decent price, because like, believe me, that shit used to be at least $5K for an MPC, brand new. To get a super powered MPC like the X, or even the Live at those prices, to get the Force, hell, when they came out 1,500, that wasn't bad for what you get, and how they done, updated it to now. That's worth it. I actually got a return on investment. Shit, I could sell mine today if I wanted to and still make a profit because of the fact that it went back up in value. So this is why these prices ain't coming down on that. But like the one, that's like entry level stuff, just to kind of give people a sample. You know what I'm saying? But now, like, they're charging people $500 for plugins, or $150 for an instrument, one single instrument, or $500 for the bundle. Why are you shocked? Like, I'm not shocked. But I would say this, I use their instruments because that's what I have, but I'm not impressed by them. I don't really care for software instruments. They don't age well, but that's preference, you know what I'm saying? But I got the Force. The Force has the key group sampling capability. I've been making my key groups. I've been making my own instruments. So it's kind of like, if you don't want to buy the new plugins, learn how to sample. Learn how to make your own instruments with the key groups, with the auto sample. I would suggest subscribing to Junkie XL. He's a world-renowned sound designer, music composer for film score, right? And he does a lot, and he breaks it down, and he makes it simple. And a lot of his sounds and stuff that he used when he scored movies, big movies, is basically him sampling and making a sample-based instrument. Same thing. That's how I learned how to use the key groups, from watching Junkie XL and seeing his techniques and how he built it, And I'm like, hell, I could do that too. You can too. If you don't want to spend $500 on an instrument, make your own instruments with the key groups. Make your own samples. Yeah, you got to put in a little work, but you got your own stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not shocked. Hell, Native Instruments, they tax. They tax. So, yeah. But, and then the last thing is this. Work your way up. Like I just told you my story, I worked my way up from GarageBand to the MPC Live 2 to the Force, right? I went from just entry level software to hard, we'll say mid tier, even though I see the live is professional, but it's still kind of like not like the X or not like the Force. Um, that to the Force or the X, you know, which is like pro level gear, and that's an investment. So like when you see these guys buying this stuff, either they got money that's coming off of the stuff that they made on their previous stuff, like software gear or just small MIDI controller and their hardware gear, because they're getting a return on investment. They bought the gear to make music, to publish music, to get return on investment, which is basically their music to get royalties, to be able to go and do shows. You know what I'm saying? They're working it. But if you're not trying to publish music, write music, release music, you don't do none of this as a profession, I would say don't buy it. Don't buy it for clout. Don't buy it just to be cool on YouTube or social media. You're gonna be wasting your money. There's tons of stuff you can spend 24,000, 23, $2,400 if on something that's totally more beneficial to you than the X, unless you're gonna be publishing music. 1,300 the Live and the Force. You can spend that somewhere else than just buying it just to have it as like it's a toy or a hobby. Same thing, like, well, you could buy the one if you want. That's almost a G. You know what I'm saying? Or this keyboard. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're doing this as a professional, or you're and when I say as a professional means you releasing music. You got your account with ASCAP or BMI. You collecting royalties. You getting publishing off of that. You actually getting return on investment. You getting money coming off of that. You working. You doing gigs. You doing shows. You a working musician, session player, etc. Dealing with music. Then yeah, spend the money. But if not, you just a hobbyist, or you doing this shit for clout, for YouTube or for the gram. Save your money. Just get software, and I don't knock anybody that gets software, because you can get a lot. Like I said, you could buy shit. If you want to spend less than $500, buy you like Fruity Loops or some shit like that. You get free updates lifetime. If that's what you want. But don't think you're gonna buy hardware, professional level equipment, and think that they're gonna keep feeding you shit for free. That's not happening. So yeah, that's just to bring some clarity. Let me know what you think in the comments section. Subscribe, help me get to monetization. Where on this channel I talk about music gear, tutorials on the Force, about the Force, techniques and stuff, and about composition and stuff. So with that, I'm Mike Venus, La Soul. Until the next time, y'all be blessed. Mike out.